Welcome back in, family. How's it going? It's your boy, Nathan Bowden here with another episode. And today is a showcase. I want to showcase some G.I. Joes for Black History Month. Now, I need you guys, please, hit a like on this video. Please share out this video with anybody. Also, write some comments in there. Let me know what you think. For one, try and guess. I want everybody in the comments, as soon as this video goes up, as soon as you see it, put into the comments, please, what do you think is going to be the next thing I showcase? What do you think I'm going to do next? Because I've got other ideas on hunt videos, what I'm looking for Black History Month, unboxings. I've got some stuff. Next, I want you guys to subscribe. The more people who subscribe, the higher this channel moves up, and YouTube even noticing us, and then we can get bigger. I've got ideas on where I want to take this channel, but I can't get there until we get bigger. I want to bring more people in. I want to be able to get interviews for like toy companies and at Comic-Cons. But I can't do that unless you guys help me. So, like I said, like, comment, subscribe, and share these videos out. Send them out to everybody, please. But now, hit my intro. Welcome back. And now that you're back, I want you guys to know I greatly appreciate all the support and love you've given this channel. But now let's get into what we're talking about. Today, I told you, I'm going to talk about G.I. Joe and a couple of figures that I appreciate and that I want to showcase that come from the world of G.I. Joe. First and foremost, and this is a quick one, will be Roadblock. This man, he's part of the newest line, the Classified series, and he is fantastic. So many points of articulation, the joints move and stuff, the wrist, the arm, the legs, the waist, head, knees, feet. So, Roadblock. I've always liked Roadblock and G.I. Joe. Now this, for me, like I said, is more important in my collection than almost the rest of my collection. Even if I got rid of the New Day, I'd still keep this. This is personal. This hits deep. When I say family, this is family. An inanimate object is family because it represents family. How many times can I say family? Family. I got two figures that represent my great uncle, Charles A. Train Dryden. Because this man, I was lucky enough to know before he passed years ago. I was lucky enough to know him and get to know him as one of the famous Tuskegee Airmen. And to know that these gentlemen were the first African American pilots that, you know, back in the day, World War II, there was racist. Racism ran rapid in the country. And nobody felt like African American people could fly a plane. But these gentlemen, luckily the government was desperate enough to need pilots, and the government forced the military to train pilots, African American pilots. And they got an opportunity to show that they belong. And with that, they blew it up. They got one of the greatest win-loss records as pilots ever. They only lost 25 bombers. For me and what I do, what I like to do, because I collect figures, one of the biggest things with me is collecting African American related figures, because it's kind of helping me keep my culture with me in my own way. And like I said, one of the biggest things is being able to keep my culture with me. And part of my culture is my family. Now, this may not be my great uncle, but this is the group that my great uncle was a part of. These two, fighter pilot, bomber pilot, Tuskegee Airmen. Now, these two are part of Hasbro's classic collection. They're the vintage style, the original way G.I. Joe first came out. Because G.I. Joe was Hasbro's answer to Barbie. Instead of creating just a male version of Barbie, they figured, because boys would like toys related to war. And so these vintage style classic collection G.I. Joes are an homage to the original G.I. Joes. But the classic collection doesn't just end there, just being an homage. No. The classic collection also, what they did, because these came out in 1996, I believe. And yeah, 1996. And they're not just there to just pay homage to the way the old G.I. Joes. They did this line as a way of paying tribute to famous military figures and famous military groups like the Tuskegee Airmen. And right now, these are the only figures I ever found that were based off the Tuskegee Airmen. So I had to have them. And I got them at a really good deal. So, now that they're talking, now I can stop talking a little bit. But let's look at the box. You can see that. See, fighter pilot, World War II, G.I. Joes. You got the fighter pilot, the plane in the back, and it says G.I. Joe Classic Collection. And then, if I turn it just slightly, you can see the box continues on the side. So, trying to watch out for the mic right here. And then, pay attention to this back box, the back part of the box, because right here, That's the fighter pilot. Right here is the bomber pilot. When you see the next box, let me know. What do you think? And then you got when the figure has everything with it. That's what the fighter pilot looks like. I'm gonna get this. There we go. So first, you get a nice description of the fighter pilot with a nice drawing. Like, these boxes by themselves are fantastic. These boxes by themselves are like works of art all by themselves. And so that's why I can't even come to throw out the boxes. But now you see the figure with the outfit, the goggles, the hat. Then you got the life preserver and the mask. Mask wears, when they wind up going too far in the air, they need it helps them. It's a breathing apparatus. It connects to a breathing apparatus to give them air. And look, he's even got shoes on. So a little duffel bag on the side. So it's fantastic. And then you saw all the stuff he has. Like, even on the top, they can't stop. It gives you a nice little description of like an inventory of what he has, his equipment. And so, that's the fighter pilot. Then, as you saw before, there's the bomber pilot. Yeah, it's hard to see, but it says bomber pilot. And then, as before, the continuation art. So, I don't know, it's a little glare. I don't know if you can tell. And as I told you before, look at this back art. Look at this back art. So, what is the difference? I'm waiting. Come on. Leave that in the comments. I'm not going on until you leave in the comments. Okay. We can go now. Yes. The bomber pilot's in the seat now, and the fighter is standing up. So, who's ever sitting down is in the box. And then you get to see side profile with the bomber pilot in his full gear, hats, headset, glasses, and he's got several thermoses and a cooler for his coffee. Need that coffee. And then, once again, you go inside. You can get that nice description. Nice description of the bomber pilots. And then you get the bomber pilot himself. Hat. I believe the glasses, yes, are in the bottom of you can see the part of the glasses. Got the thermos, the headset, and his entire attire. Even the background images behind him are fantastic. Like, this shows that Hasbro put in some work to make those fantastic, to make them, not seem like they were just, oh, let's just do it and be done with it, and we'll put it in some simple box. And I mean, nobody's gonna play with these. Nobody's gonna care. I mean, they have, they have other military figures like Colin Powell. They have a Colin Powell one. They have Norman Schwarzkopf, I think. They have other people, but those, like I said, those weren't personal. These were personal. So I wanted to share that with you guys just because you are family. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate all the subscription. Anybody that comes in and watches these videos, subscribes, comments, likes, all that stuff, shares, you're part of the family. Peace.